Hey, what's up guys, it's JKK Tag, and today we're back at it again with this insane P.E.K.K.A. freeze deck. You have ridiculous defensive capability with the Baby Dragon, the Ice Wizard, and the P.E.K.K.A. along with your Tornado. And then you can quickly translate that to offensive pressure by dropping a Balloon Lumberjack, getting a Rage, and then freezing up your opponent. There's pretty much no way to stop a Balloon freeze push when it's raged up by a Lumberjack. No one, absolutely no one will be expecting Balloon P.E.K.K.A. freeze. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with the best freeze deck in Clash Royale right now. And if you guys are not already supporting me on the shop, my creator code is SirTag. When you guys support me using creator code SirTag, it allows me to spend more time on videos, and I really appreciate it.
When I go for a spicy Baby Dragon, this guy also goes in for a Baby D. Unfortunately, we can't activate the King Tower with that. So, our Baby Dragon will win this interaction because our tower is going to be aiding its endeavors. Then we can go for a freeze depending on what he does here. Or we could just Tornado it right into our Baby Dragon, away from our Balloon, and allow us to get a hit. Yo, he's going to drop something. If he doesn't, we could freeze. Oh, let's go! The 0 HP Balloon baiting out a Fireball and getting a hit. That's what I'm talking about. The hype with this deck is just unparalleled. You don't get this type of fun with other decks. The freeze, man, the 0 HP freeze is just way too fun. So we did a total destruction amount of damage to that tower, and we are up a lot of elixir. Baited out a Fireball, 4 for 4. So we get the damage of the freeze, we get the damage of the Balloon, and then we also get the death damage from Balloon. So hopefully we get the same similar interaction. That Tornado on top of the Mega Minion was so spicy, man. Oh, let's go. We can go for P.E.K.K.A., the big mama bear. She's going to devour the giant. We're going to wait for the Night Witch to die. Then we zap all the bats. Or we could Tornado it back. I'm going to wait for the Night Witch to die. It's going to take 2 hits from the P.E.K.K.A. and then we zap it. Actually, no, we don't have to. The P.E.K.K.A. had enough HP. So that's another interaction that I didn't know. I haven't played this deck enough, but if you guys didn't know and you're trying to pick up this deck, a P.E.K.K.A. solo kills a Night Witch and a giant, and you don't have to respond. So that's 11 elixir for a 7 elixir counter, and that's pretty clean, man. So he's going to go in for a Miner and Fireball. We could freeze depending on what he does here. I don't want to, because I think that's going to be enough damage. If I had frozen, we would have probably overcommitted on that tower, because now I can just go in for 2 zaps and take it. So that's going to be 4 HP left over, man. So that's going to be really clean. I just go for an Ice Wizard in the back and save my Baby Dragon. See what he wants to do. So he's going to go Baby D on the left. Our Baby D will stay alive here because his is going to go across the map first. And if he spams into us, then our Baby Dragon's going to stay alive longer. This is going to be a deplorable interaction for him. I actually kind of feel bad here. I don't even want a Tornado because I think it's a waste of elixir. If I waste elixir on a Tornado when the bats and everything will die already, it doesn't really matter to me. The Lumberjack's going to be tanking. I can go for my Zap, or I could go for a Balloon on the other side because it looks like he probably doesn't have any way of stopping that if he's going to go for Mega Minion. And we might just be able to take 2 towers here, man. I am not giving him any mercy this game, guys. We're asserting dominance to the highest degree. We're taking both towers. We are taking no prisoners. And we are asserting maximum amount of dominance here. Only dominance, guys. That's all we know how to do. So we could go for a freeze and a zap here if we really wanted to. But I'm pretty sure that the Lumberjack is just going to take it. So why spend elixir when I don't need to? GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. That hype at the start with the Balloon was so awesome, man.
That type of fun is why I play Clash Royale.
A new challenger is approaching. We're going to sauce out a good luck and we're going to see what's up. So definitely want to go for a zap here. Our deck thrives in double elixir. And it also thrives because I guess no one's going to expect how stupid this is. P.E.K.K.A. plus freeze, right? It is a crazy deck. No one ever expects a P.E.K.K.A. freeze deck. They're going to be like, oh, P.E.K.K.A. poison, right? And when we whip out the Balloon freeze, this guy's going to be crying. He's going to be upset. This challenger will just feel the challenge, and he does not want to embrace it. We're going to go for a Baby Dragon because I want to cycle to a P.E.K.K.A. here. We have Tornado, we have Ice Wizard, so we can defend against almost anything. All right, dude, you're going to have Electro Dragon. My man, coming through with Electro Dragon already. Maybe it's going to be Elixir Golem. If that's going to be the case, we want to go Lumberjack on the left-hand side just because we know we're going to be able to get sufficient damage on the Electro Dragon, and we're going to be fine here, honestly. All I have to do is just go in for a P.E.K.K.A. right on top, kill the Battle Healer, and we're defending the Virginity then. So let's do that real quick. Assuming the Battle Healer dies, right? And then we can probably Tornado everything back, but the Golemites die in 1 hit to the P.E.K.K.A. if you guys did not know that already, which is really nice. We got so much damage on the left-hand side, and we're actually in the lead. I can go in for a Baby Dragon here just to soak up the damage and make sure that he's not able to get any more chip. But we're in the lead right now against Challenger, and he's not very happy. He just ate an entire Lumberjack. So that was Paul Bunyan on the tower, chipping away, screaming, and having a great time. So at this point, I feel compelled to drop a Balloon Lumberjack on left-hand side because he ignored it last time. We demand your attention this time, sir. Oh, he doesn't know yet. He doesn't know yet. I think we freeze. I could be wrong here, but I think freezing is the wave. Unless, no, both towers are shooting it. We can't freeze. Maybe tornado this all back, though. Oh, I missed one of them. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't retarget on the one that we missed. It did. So we're not going to get 3 crown, but we are in a bad spot now. We are going to get a huge elixir advantage because he's spamming more into us. And I feel compelled to just drop a P.E.K.K.A. That should be fine. The Ice Wizard is going to stay alive, and the Electro is not even hitting our towers. So I assume that we were able to 3 crown here. I've been wrong before, but I think this is one of those times. You know what? Let's just take the right-hand side because it's free. Because he's going to go for an Electro Dragon, and then he's not able to defend this if we just freeze. I could actually just go in for a freeze, yeah. Straight up. That balloon will take the tower with 31 seconds remaining. Now he's pressured to defend the right, and he can't support his offensive endeavors at all then. Oh man, this guy's really aggressive. I mean, I guess most Elixir Golem players don't really know how to like do anything besides spam everything at the river. So yeah, this is just like a complete savage spam session, I guess. We're gonna wait for that to die, and then we can just tornado it back so the bats end up falling. And then because we're gonna have a huge elixir advantage and have a nice defensive capability, I can't wait for this spam again, dude. He's gonna go for another elixir golem right into us. This is a lot of elixir that we have on the map, dude. There's no way that you're gonna be able to break through a P.E.K.K.A. This P.E.K.K.A. is just gonna be able to kill the elixir golemites. We get such a huge elixir advantage. We go in for a balloon in the middle, and then we freeze you, and we walk away with a W. There's no way for you to defend this anymore, buddy. So it was an interesting game, but as you guys know, Elixir Golem players, they just lose games when they spam into you, and you have great defensive capabilities. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Hopefully I wasn't too savage. I mean, I just hate Elixir Golem decks. I think that they're the pinnacle of no skill in the game, and we have to assert dominance on it in every opportunity possible. Let's go for an Ice Wizard here in the back as soon as we see Ice Spirit, Knight, and Archers. Well, I was immediately assuming it was going to be Graveyard after seeing the Knight, but after we see the Ice Spirit, I was assuming it was going to be Expo, but it's Mortar. Huh, okay. So you see Knight at the start, you're going to expect it to be a different type of deck with Graveyard and Baby Dragon, but as soon as you see Ice Spirit Archers, you're expecting it to be Expo, and he drops Inferno Dragon Mortar. This is the craziest invention of all time. I haven't seen something like this in so long. I'm going to go for a balloon since we have an Ice Wizard already. We can slow everything down and then maybe even go in for a freeze. Yeah, I'm going to freeze this just because we know that we're going to be able to get one hit here. I think we get one hit. We froze the Archers in time, right? Yeah. All right, that was really clean. So the unfortunate thing is he's going to get a lot of damage with that Knight. We are going to be ahead, but this is going to be a difficult matchup. So if he saves his Mortar on defense and then is able to go and kite our balloon into it, we could straight up lose this game. So if I get to double Elixir, then we're able to sufficiently have tanks for the Mortar and drop our Lumberjack, let's say, opposite lane. So when his Mortar is dropped, then we're able to kite to the opposite lane and it's fine. But I think I want a P.E.K.K.A. just because it's so slow. And if the Mortar goes too close to us, then we're fine because it'll lock onto our tower, but we'll have such a big counter push with the Baby Dragon and Zap as well. So I'm okay with this. We're going to wait a couple seconds, then we Zap. We want the P.E.K.K.A. to destroy the Mortar, and we want it to destroy the Knight. And then we're in a really good spot, because the Archers are out of cycle. Then he doesn't have Mortar in cycle. He doesn't have Archers in cycle. And he has to get back to Mortar, but then the Baby Dragon probably gets one belch on it. I think the Baby Dragon gets one belch if he drops it up too high. Yep, and then we're able to kill it, right? This is going to be one hit, right? Should be. No, it wasn't. Wow, that's really unfortunate. So we have to freeze. Then it expires in time, but then he has Ice Spirit. Dude, this is not a good matchup. He's got so many air counters. The Mortar is just not easy for us to deal with Inferno Dragon Ice Spirit. He's got a lot of things to save his butt. So let's just go P.E.K.K.A. in the back. I can totally expect him to go for a Mortar soon. He's going to Fireball and miss the Ice Wizard because it was still dallying on top of the Inferno Dragon. So if we're able to Zap that, it should just straight up die actually. Yeah, it's going to die to a Zap, but unfortunately our Ice Wizard does fall as well. I could rush opposite. I think that's not the worst play in the world. I'm just going to freeze here so then we can keep the Baby Dragon alive, so then we're able to kill the Inferno Dragon. He's going to Fireball. I didn't want to drop our Baby Dragon plus Balloon on the other side because we know that if he was able to Fireball everything, he would just get way more value, of course. Going to P.E.K.K.A. here. That gets targeted instead of the Ice Wizard. Then the Ice Wizard walks up as soon as the P.E.K.K.A. gets out of range of the Mortar, so we're fine as well. I can go Balloon, and then I can go in for Lumberjack because he cycles Inferno Dragon and Mortar. He loses the game here, I'm pretty confident. He's going to Ice Spirit most certainly, but I can freeze. Zap and drop a Balloon. And because I dropped a Freeze and I dropped my Zap, we were able to one-hit the archers, which is really nice. He's going to go Lumberjack again, and I think we can get away with another Balloon soon. We'll see what he does here. He's just going to Mortar. That is so good for me. I don't want to go for a Balloon yet. That's not the play anymore. We're going to P.E.K.K.A on the left, so then he's not able to spam in the lane that he wants. It's really important to go P.E.K.K.A here, because even if I don't make a huge push with it, then we're baiting out all of his Elixir. And we're making sure that he can't Mortar on the left-hand side where he really wants to. So he's just continuing to spam here. He's going to Fireball, remember? Don't want to give him too much value. Want a Lumberjack still. We can freeze and then drop a Zap, then we're in a really good spot. Super important to get this Balloon close. We can go for a Tornado to pull that away, and then the Balloon gets a hit. I think we might have won the game off of that, actually. That was such a clean. That was such a clean Tornado. Let's go. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. That Tornado saved us, man. Whew. That was a spicy interaction. All right, we're going to sauce out a Good Luck here, and we're going to see what's up. This guy is not cycling anything, so I could go for a Lumberjack in the back, but our deck does thrive in double Elixir, so we're just going to wait a little bit. He's giving us some kisses. We got to reciprocate, and then we're going to chill until double Elixir.
Eventually.
So this guy's going to cycle bats. We're not going to respond to that at all. They're just going to die. I don't care about them at all, man. If you're going to cycle Skeletons, Ice Spirit, bats, anything that my tower can take care of, I'm not going to answer it.
A few moments later.
All right, here we go, guys. 105 at 102, we cycle our Lumberjack, so we do not leak any Elixir. Look at this influx of Elixir, 7, 8. So we were at 8 when he cycled there. 8 Elixir, he cycles a Sparky in the back. So 2 Elixir, Lumberjack, essentially it's going to die, so we gifted him 2 Elixir there for free. I'm going to go in for an Ice Wizard now. And this is going to be a bit difficult, I think. I don't know how we're going to defend against this, to be honest. I could Zap it, and that's okay. But if he's able to get a Sparky hit off on top of the P.E.K.K.A, then the Night Witch bats are going to be quite annoying. Yeah, that's going to be a dead P.E.K.K.A. So let's go in for a Lumberjack and Balloon here on the left. And maybe we can get a Spicy Freeze off, because it's essentially sudden death. If we take one tower, the game is effectively over. When I go Tornado everything, because the bats will die then, and I can go for a Spicy Freeze, and we can take the tower, guys. Or at least get 2 hits. That is clean. I'm going to zap the bats. That's going to be another hit. Oh my gosh! Let's go, baby. We timed that zap to hit those bats, and he's a bit triggered. I'm sorry, my man. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you. So if he gets a double Elixir, it's essentially a sudden death match, and you're automatically going to win with this deck because Freeze is OP in sudden death. Hey, we got a game against Brian. We're going to sauce out a Good Luck, and we're going to see what's up. He's giving us some love, dude. I love you too, sir. I'm going to give you some love, and he's going to go for Inferno Tower. I really hope he doesn't have Inferno Tower, because our best way of resetting is like Freeze or Zap, and we really wish that we had Electro if he does Inferno Tower, so we'll wait and see what he's got. But in double Elixir, our deck thrives, so I want to wait until double, because if we are able to take his tower and not have any issues, that's going to be fun. Unfortunately, guys, he cycles something early on. He's going to drop an Elixir Golem in the back, so we'll see what Brian has. The big brain Brian with Elixir Golem. Dude, I gave him love at the start of the game, and this is what I get. I get Elixir Golem Electro Dragon. You have to be kidding me, sir. All right, well, anyway, we can just get Counter Push and wreck him, I assume, right? P.E.K.K.A is not going to be anything that he can laugh at. As long as we don't clump up too much for him to Tornado, I think we're in a much better spot then. So we're just going to wait for the P.E.K.K.A to do its thing, and then go in for a Lumberjack here. So notice how everything's kind of spaced out. Yes, he's going to get some tower damage, but it's fine. Heck, I can even freeze. So then he's going to be able to heal less. So then the P.E.K.K.A is able to get more damage. Wow, you're just going to go right into us. Dude, you're insane. He just decided to spam right into us. I don't understand why you spammed right into another... Like, you dropped another Elixir Golem right into another P.E.K.K.A. You're wild, man. You have no Elixir. This P.E.K.K.A should take your tower. There's no way that you win this game. Why do people do that? Why do you just, like... They know nothing but spam. Brian, why you do this, sir? Please stop running this deck. Learn how to play anything else, even Golem, because it's not viable. Him doing this later in the GC tells me that this has worked for him before, and that hurts my brain. It hurts my brain, Brian. If we rearrange your name, we get brain, and you know, it doesn't work for me, dude. It doesn't work for me. Okay, we could go in for a freeze here, but we'd probably lose the game on the counter push, so I'm not doing that. Hopefully he... Yep, Tornadoes. That's really good for me. Because then we can Ice Wizard. Kill all of this. Walk away with a spicy transaction. What are you doing, Brian? That is small Brian. That is not big Brian. Small Brian, you gotta get the big brain. Oh no, that's actually it's literally gonna take my tower, I think. Oh no, what a busted card, dude. So we have to go in for a tornado here with an Ice Wizard, and maybe we're able to defend, but I'm not promising anything. This is a Night Witch spam at us, and it is not easy. Unfortunately, our Lumberjack died as well, so it was not the best transaction for us. The freeze was not great. It wasn't stellar, but we were able to walk with a W against Brian. I can't believe, in the face of adversity, in face of a P.E.K.K.A, he goes in for double Elixir Golems right into it and fed us Elixir like we were a literal baby. GG, well played, and peace out, Brian. I love you, man. And I hope that you switch decks because I hate this deck with a burning passion. Every fiber of my body vehemently detests Elixir Golem, and I don't want to see it played anymore after 3 months of it in every single game I've played.